Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Whitney. Hi, hello, how you doing? If you recognize my face, it's because you used to watch me and I'm showing up on your feed again. Hi. Or you came from my Twitch community. But either way, for those returning, welcome back. Happy to see you, happy to have you. Let's get started. So what I decided is that I'm also going to be including a Game-athon. So what I'm doing is I have basically created the Curse Forest Spookathon because I couldn't call it a readathon and I didn't want to call it a Game-athon because it has both. It has prompts like a readathon would, and I don't know if Game-athons are a thing, and if they are, they're different than what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in the same terms as a readathon. There are prompts, you try a game based on a prompt. So that's what we're doing here today. I have kept it short and sweet, 4 prompts for each, so that if someone who is interested in books wants to do books and games, they can, and if someone who is mostly a gamer wants to do games and try some books, they can. Also, all of the prompts are mix and match and combinable, so if you find a book that meets all 4 of the prompts for the book side, you can just read the one book. Same for the games. I did want to mention that I have picked our group book for the month, which is The Spirit Bares Its Teeth by Andrew Joseph White. This is a story about a trans boy who can talk to the dead, basically, and ends up getting this thing called, I think it was veil sickness? This disease drives people to madness. After trying and failing to flee an arranged marriage, he is sent to Braxton Sanatorium and Finishing School? Yes, I actually got it right. I checked my notes. And honestly, to me, it sounds like a brainwashing academy. Not gonna lie. The catch with this place is that students that don't conform and bloom into eligible wives more often than not disappear. Honestly, every time they disappear from what I have heard. But the spirits of those missing students start to contact Silas for help. And he decides to do just that. He decides that he's going to help them. Aside from letting you guys know about the group book, I wanted to let you know that I picked 2 movies that you can either choose to watch or choose not to watch. We can attempt to watch them together, but schedules don't always work out. So I'm just saying for now, if you want to watch the movies, awesome, let's talk about it. If not, that's cool too. Also, if you're not interested in any of these and you watch Halloween movies or movies in the spirit of Halloween, I also want to hear about those. You're going to tell me about them. But the first movie that I picked is Crimson Peak. I have wanted to watch Crimson Peak forever, and I can't believe I haven't already done it. But that is our, like, scarier pick. I realized when I picked it that not everyone is into scary movies, and it's at least creepy from what I've heard, so I know that that might be a no-go for some people. But the other movie that I picked was Coco, which is it Disney? Is it Pixar? I'm not exactly sure. It's one of those very prominent cartoon makers. But I know that this one could be palatable for most people. I have personally seen it and I don't mind rewatching it. I really loved Coco, so I think that that's going to be a good choice for some people who may want to watch at least one of these movies. But now I'm going to step on over into what I'm calling the Game Graveyard, which is our list of prompts for the Game-athon side of this thing. So the first prompt is Ghosts and Ghouls. Try a game with a spooky or creepy theme. So this is just basically Halloween related. Like, if it has the vibe, go for it. For this, I'm picking a game that's free on PS Plus because I want to. I've wanted to since I saw it. It's called Medium. I really don't know anything about it other than the character is a medium, and that's kind of spooky, scary, creepy themed to me, so I'm going with that one, and it is supposedly like a horror game. The second prompt is Shadow Ciphers. Try a puzzle game. For this, I haven't picked exactly which one I'm gonna try, but I recently played The Pass Within with Kelzeba, which is a co-op game by Rusty Lake, and I want to play some more of the Rusty Lake games, so I think I'm gonna try to track down which is their first game or which one I should play first and do that. The next prompt is Labyrinth. Try a game that requires a lot of exploration. For this, you guys know my little Metroidvania loving heart is going to pick a Metroidvania, a short Metroidvania, but a Metroidvania. For this one, I'm going to go with Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight, which is one I've had my eye on ever since I played Minoria. I think that's how you say it. It's Minoria. I don't know, I really enjoyed that one, so I think I'll also enjoy Momodoria, which is by the same developers or company. The next one is Haunted Library. Try a story-driven game. And for this one, I am going to try Oxenfree because it has come highly recommended to me by a lot of people. It was also gifted to me by one of our lovely community members, Lady of the Wood. That's it for the game prompts. I am moving on to books, gamers. I'm sorry. If it's about to be a snooze fest, take this time to go get a drink. But for the literary side of things, we're heading over to the literary Labyrinth. Please don't look at me, I know. I'm cringe, okay? Look, it's fine. The first prompt is Cursed Cryptid. Read a book with paranormal elements. For this one, I am obviously going to be reading our group book, The Spirit Bared Its Teeth, because obviously, first of all, look at this cover. Isn't it neat? My collection is definitely not complete. This cover is freaking fantastic. I love the eyeballs. That's a thing you know about me now. Some of you already knew, but I already told you about the book earlier, so I'm not going to bother with telling you about it again, other than it is technically a YA horror, and it is going to be kind of gory because this author is pretty well known for that from his first book. The next prompt is Pumpkin. Read a book with orange on the cover. For this one, I'm going to be reading Halloween, which is a graphic novel, which are allowed. Graphic novels and mangas count, people. They count. So, I'm going to be reading this. It does have orange on the cover, right here. The only thing that I know about this one is that it's about a witch who gets her first grimoire, and then a townsperson who is obsessed with hunting the supernatural. So I feel like it's going to be a person ends up hunting her. That's what I feel. But we'll see. The next prompt is October. Read a book that comes out or came out in October. For this, I'm going to be reading Beholder by Adam Lasala. That book hasn't come out yet as I am filming this. It comes out on October 3rd. I know zip, zilch, nada, nothing about Beholder. And the last prompt for the books is Trick or Treat, and it's to read a book that somebody else picked for you. Bonus points if they don't tell you what it is until you go to read it. For this one, I haven't picked the book yet because somebody else is picking it for me. But I will let all of you know, either on stream or in another video if I get around to that, what it ended up being. That's everything that I wanted to fill you guys in on about the Spooktacular. Oh my god, I can't even with myself. Feel free to comment down below some of the books or the games that you're going to pick for these prompts. If you're here, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you want to check out my Twitch streams, where we play video games live and we talk a lot of shit about books and other things too, you can find me over on Twitch under the same username, ADarkerShadeOfWhitney. I would love to see you there. Would love to talk books with you, nerdy stuff with you. So hopefully I will see you there. But until then, have a good time zone. I will see you later. Bye.